Rock star lending his support to the commemorations marking the 100th anniversary since the Devon fishing village of Hallsands was lost to the sea in a huge storm. The Blur frontman has a house near the village. He may be listening to us this morning, you never know. He was present at a special church service last night and also donated some albums. How about that? To the fundraising effort. Sophie Pierce was beside herself when she had the opportunity to meet Damon Albarn just before the service started.
You've lived here for a while, and you kind of, I guess the whole story of Hallsands has been something you must have known about for a while, or did you gradually learn about it?
It was the first place I took a walk to was Hallsands, and, you know, slowly found out more and more about it. When you go out into the bay and you see it from the sea, you can still really imagine, you know, if you squint your eyes, you can they seem like they're formed again, you know. And it's a very melancholy but sort of evocative place.
I mean, I've been down there today, and it's been absolutely amazing because people aren't normally allowed down there.
No.
It was like an ant's nest, you know. People were wandering all over this incredible rocky platform where these houses just sort of clung.
We've seen pictures of it.
They were thatched cottages, and there's something very poignant about that, and also about people's interest in it 100 years on.
Yeah, and also it's a living example of the erosion of all of this coast and the sort of lack of infrastructure and all of those issues which in a way have kind of come to affect the whole world.
Absolutely. I know that one of your albums for Gorillaz, that was inspired by Hallsands, wasn't it? It was like to do with plastic and pollution.
Yes, definitely. That was definitely a walk on Hallsands, and there'd been a storm and there was just more than there should be, you know. And
what about this church service? Are you going to the service tonight? Or?
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
And why are you going? Why do you want to go?
Well, I mean, my mum and dad, if they'd been here, would have gone, and you know, just I feel connected to the place, and I was asked to come. So. And
is there anything about Devon that inspires you in your work, just more widely, you know?
Yeah, all the time.
Here?
Yeah, I write down here a lot. I mean, you know, not from my more electronic music necessarily, but the Good, the Bad and the Queen album we recorded in my barn here. So if I'm doing other sort of projects like theatre or whatever, I write a lot down here. So it's a wonderful place to think and be quiet, you know.
Isn't that brilliant? Damon Albarn with his friend Sophie Pierce. And, special reason why we spoke with Damon. But great that Sophie was able to ask him about other things as well, producer Hayley. It's lovely, wasn't it?
Lovely to have that on, a little extra. So thank you very much,
a lot
Sophie.
of people were looking forward to hearing Damon
They
on
were,
the programme.
lots of people. But big Blur fans, actually. Quite a few around the building as well.
Oh, yeah, I love Big Blur.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, love Blur.
Favourite song? Country House?
Country House.
Yeah, gotta
Country
be.
House. Because at the time it was always Blur against Oasis.
That's right, yeah.
And for me, and I'm not just saying this in case Damon's listening, but Oasis, you know, I saw him on the telly. I thought, looks a bit of a ruffian.
Too rough for you,
yes, and Blur were more, you know, melodic in my view.
Oh, there you
but
are.
we all like different things,
well,
and
I'm an
Oasis, you
fan,
can't knock them.
I'll put the balance in because I do like
Thank
Oasis
you.
there. I do, so I'm a big fan.